What's good, everyone? It's your boy Dubs, and I'm back at it with another banger. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. As we are getting close to our goal, make sure to hit the little bell icon so you're going to sign in more content, and smash that like button as always so YouTube will share the video out to more people. It's been a minute since I uploaded. Reason being is because, I just been playing other games. I stream every single day. Shameless plug over on Twitch. Link is always in the description. Y'all make sure to go ahead and drop a follow. Come hang out with your boy. We currently on that Call of Duty camo grind. We might start uploading some of that here on the channel, but I'll save that for the end of the video. Y'all clicked on the video today to hear the truth, the real truth about NBA 2K25. And I'm not going off of a script or anything like that, so to add some structure to this, I'm gonna make sure to cover a few different things. We're gonna talk about, of course, every single category when it comes to the builder itself, VC. We just gonna talk about everything today. So go ahead, grab a snack, kick back, relax, watch the gameplay in the background and some uploads from older 2Ks. I'm sure y'all gonna enjoy that. And let's go ahead and get into this, man. So first things first, NBA 2K25. The big thing that they were trying to sell us on this year was pro play, which is just another word for Sim Nation BS. Let's just keep it a buck. All those animations that they add to the game, the only animations that I'm seeing are ones that I don't want and ones that I didn't ask for. So what I mean by that is, like, if you played the game, you know that if you try to even do something simple, sprint with the ball down court and try to just stop, like let's say you just don't hold sprint anymore, your player can get a whole bunch of different random animations that if you're not careful about it, you think that since you let go of everything and then you just try to shoot, your player is going to go ahead and do something that he wants to do, which is more than likely going to be a bull crap, nobody wants, small baby ugly fade, and then you're gonna look dumb as heck out there. Pro play has done nothing but hurt the game. Trying to go ahead and make it more realistic. I didn't ask for realism. If I wanted realism, I'd go outside and play basketball, which some of y'all need to do. Whoever has that argument where it needs to be more realistic, how about you go realistically get out and go play in the gym? Because this is not it right here. The whole randomness to everything in the game, and that's where it's going to kind of tie into my next point I want to talk about, which is the builder. There ain't no point for you to really be in the builder too long. Go watch a YouTube video. Everybody's making the same builds. You're gonna run into people that have super high strength, just playing super weird, and it's and that's everywhere you go. They put SBMM in the game, which makes no sense because they have proving grounds, which that makes no sense either because that leaderboard is completely glitched out. Most people on there should not be on there, but that's a whole nother discussion. So that whole idea of trying to sell us on a ranked mode makes no sense when skill-based matchmaking is everywhere and it's so thick in the game. And for anybody that says, oh, well, Dubs, I like skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking makes it so that I have good teammates when I go into places by myself. No, it does not. Quit the cap, quit the mother bleeping cap, man. That makes no sense to me. I played random rec all year, and no matter if I'm on a build that has a gold plated badge, a silver plated badge, a bronze plated badge, a purple plated badge, or used to be a red plated badge, I get matched up with people who have those plates and they suck. My teammates don't have a clue what's going on, and it makes me wonder, how did you get to where you at? And then plus I've seen people with purple plates quit out. I've seen people with purple plates legit just get to launch and full court shots. I've seen it all, so I don't want to hear nothing about SBMM getting you better teammates. That is a whole load of horse shit. It's just garbage, bro. That mindset and that idea that people just throw out there is completely untrue. And if for anybody who says, well, it is for me, yeah, play for more than an hour and then come back and tell me, bro. Don't play 1-2 games, hop off and say that was great, because that's not how that goes. So with that being said, it don't even matter what you really do with the builder. They keep trying to reinvent the wheel with the builder. Everybody, for the most part in the community, thinks that having pie charts or something like that where there's more balance to the game, where people have to play within a certain confines of their build, is a lot better for the overall gameplay. And I kind of agree, because now all you see is just the same thing. People just tailor builds to exploits or what's working in the game, which is another problem. 2K, these builds are expensive. Like, I can go ahead and afford these builds because if I drop a build video on y'all, most of the time if I drop like 2 or 3 build videos in a month, I've made more money back already off those build videos than what I spent on the build. Cool. But I don't want to do that to y'all. I don't want to keep throwing out builds, making it seem like, okay, we'll use this build now because this build is better than my last build. Because everybody who made that last build may not have money to make another build. And so with it being $100 a pop and they can change the game whenever they want to, it's insane to think about that these builds are this expensive. Golly, bruh. Most of the time, if you go back, like when 2K26 comes out, if you go back and look at your microtransactions for 25, it is going to be jaw-dropping. I know mine were over the years, and yikes. We all feel that. Inflation in video games is kind of crazy, but people gotta make money. I understand it. Anywho, not to get too off topic, going on into like the actual categories and what issues I have in each category. So, finishing is non-existent. The only thing that finishes in this game is legit close shots and layups that are contested. There is no reason at this point in the year to even have a build with high driving dunk. There's just none. Like, I don't see people getting yammed on and people try to make it seem like, you know, that happens. I don't see it unless you're talking about standing dunk. You can make an argument for standing dunk, but other than that, there's no reason for you to have like a super high driving dunk and try to use the dunk meter because the dunk meter is completely broken. I don't know how we went from like 2K, what was it, 21, 22, having dunk meters where we can see it and actually time it, to now we don't have. You can't tell me you know how to time a dunk meter dunk at all, bruh. It is like legit 80% of the time you're gonna miss it, 20% of the time you're gonna make it, and that 20% of the time better be when you're really, really, really open. Other than that, you're gonna brick it. You know how many times I've gotten a dunk where it's like, I just dunked that, and that was with square, but then I try to use the dunk meter on something that seems way less contested, and I just get a very early, and I'm like, how do I get a very early on a dunk that I'm holding all the way till I get to the rim? I'm looking at the meter, I'm like, the meter doesn't even really indicate it too well when you should release it anyways. So it's like, there's no reason for you to have a super high driving dunk. There really isn't. And the contested layups in this game are insane still. Even though they buffed interior defense and you're getting a lot more stops, I will say that. Just the mindset that someone can put on real player percentage and just go to the rim and get a very tight to drop in your face, and all they have is like a 75, 79, 80, 85 driving layup is insane. It's absolutely insane. Then you just have to sit there and you're helpless. No matter if you lock this guy up, he has no adrenaline, no stamina, and he's like going straight up with that, he's going to make it. And it's insane to see, and you see it so often that you almost go numb, and it's like it just literally makes you not want to play because it's like, dog, I can't even do anything to stop it. But that driving dunk, oh yeah, you try to go up with that mug, legit, a cricket could try to go ahead and jump at you and it'll take you out of animation. So the finishing is pretty much just all over the place. Then we go into shooting. Shooting was great in the beginning of the year. And this is coming from a guy who legit, y'all seen the gameplay, I always 3-hunt everything. I ain't the flashiest dribbler, I ain't the best dribbler by any stretch of the imagination, but I 3-hunt everything. No matter what height of the build, no matter how fast I am, no matter what the speed of the ball is, I 3-hunt everything. Most of the times, I don't even want screens. But the shooting was fine in the beginning of the year. I felt way better, like, I don't know, just trying to learn how to shoot and everything. But when we found out that Mike Wang actually came out with his own mouth and literally told us that, hey, we made it so that we don't want to see people shoot 23s a game anymore. We don't want to see people purposely run back and shoot threes anymore. That's kind of like the same argument they're having in the NBA right now, like everybody's shooting threes. That's how the game is played, bro. That's just how the game is played. If I make my build to do a specific thing, why are you coming in and literally telling me, hey, even though you spend $100, I'm going to make it so you cannot make it? That's insane. Hey, you've made it way too many times, Dubs. You're way too good. Stop shooting the ball. What? Hold on. If I'm an NBA legend, right? IRL, and I go to a rec league, guess what? Unless I literally tell myself I'm not going to shoot, don't pass me the ball, they're going to give me as many shots as I want. So if I'm on a team where I get as many shots as I want, if I'm hot, I'm hot. We've seen so many different Drew League like game footage where you're like, dang, I ain't know bro could go nuclear like that. It's rec. Like I'm supposed to be an NBA player since we're going with this whole realism thing. Why can't I be hot? Like you'll have one game where it's like, I don't know, you'll go 6 of 9, and then the next game you'll literally go 1 of 7 shooting the same exact shots. Oh, you're telling me within a 5-minute window of me finishing out the whole rec animations and getting all my XP and stuff to the next game, starting up and showing my stats, I forgot how to shoot the ball? Or like my nerves in my hands just went that bad that I all of a sudden can't even grip the controller right and I'm missing everything? No. No. Coming from a person who shoots well in my team, even last year, I just shoot really, really well no matter what game mode across all of 2K. No, bro, I don't need you to tell me stop shooting the ball. That's what I do. I don't need you to tell me stop trying to dunk on people. If I make a build like that, that's what I do. Heck, even to a certain extent with the lockdowns. Like, hey, if I make a pure lock, if this dude dribbles in front of me, I should rip him. That's what I do. We can't even pay, like we pay for things that we can't even achieve. And then they mess with the sliders whenever they want to. Sometimes they tell us, sometimes they don't. These are actual facts. This is not my opinion. This isn't me trying to throw dirt on them. This is an actual fact. Things get moved around and they don't get discussed at all. They don't want to hear nobody's opinion. They don't want to see the backlash because people don't know how to, I guess, do it in a positive but yet still really critiquing them type of way. So now it's like, okay, we're not gonna listen to anybody except for this small group of people, which is, don't get me started on the whole next maker thing. We just won't go into that. But the shooting is all over the place, bro. It really is. The shooting is all over the place, just like this whole conversation. Playmaking. Do I dare talk about the playmaking? You can't even quick stop really consistently. Nobody in this game is chain dribbling anymore at all. I never thought I'd see the day where people don't chain dribble at all. Most of the time when I play rec or even proving grounds, most of the time it's not a guard just sitting there cooking up. It's literally swing, 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 swing. 2 dribble moves, swing, 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 swing until someone gets open and shoots it. And it's the guard the whole time just literally running off ball. And I'm like, woo, 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 woo. So we make guards just to be fast and be able to shoot. That's it. The whole idea of even dribbling isn't even really going through most people's heads anymore. They can tell you that you need a 93 for this animation. They can tell you need a 95 for that animation, when truth be told, it don't even make no difference. Besides the ability to have like unpluckable, and you know, with speed with ball having the ability to have like gold, we'll say lightning launch, Hall of Fame if you really want it, you can boost it. That's it. For playmaking, there's no point. Nobody is literally trying to combo to get open. Every once in a while you get an old head who tries to do like some behind the back like it's 2K19 or 2K20, doing a behind the back down the middle of the paint, acting like he's gonna go dunk on somebody. And then, you know, that normally fails. Playmaking is non-existent. We go into the defense. Perimeter defense pretty much doesn't matter. Interior defense didn't matter until like a couple weeks ago, and even then some people will still say it don't matter when it comes to the layups or the close shots or the post fades. You look at steals. Steals are still in a pretty good place. If you get reckless and you have a low pass accuracy, you know, you can still get a couple of lane steals. But the fact, and this is what drives me insane about defense as a guard. Okay, and I got a big man, so I will talk about like blocking interior defense a little bit more. But as a guard, when it comes to steals, and we've all been through this year, whose bright idea was it to allow you to pluck somebody and in the same animation, you can't do anything else? You just reach, you're done, right? Mission accomplished, you smack the ball out. It does not allow you to move your player at all, really. And the offensive player can't do anything. He's thinking, oh, I just got the ball ripped from me. And it throws it into an animation, completely all RNG, taking both users out of the equation. And to reward that defender, they allow the offensive player to pick the ball back up. And it doesn't happen just once a game, twice a game. You can get 6 plucks in a game, and 6 out of 6 will the offense somehow get the ball back. Same with rebounding. I seen a play the other day where a guy on the other team tried to go for an offensive rebound. The ball flew through his hands, hit the ground in front of him, right? My power forward was on the other side because center had the other center boxed out. He reached for the ball, right? Hand goes through the ball. That same guy where the ball flew through his hand trying to get the O board just literally picks the ball back up off the ground. It, like, literally the physics of the game did not allow him, no matter what the circumstance was, to get that ball. Even though this guy that I was saying who got the O board, yeah, was a 2 guard, 6'4". Same with the blocks. At least now you can get people to stop trying to dunk on you. But those layups, man, and them close shots, people fall over. People literally get poked in the eye. They call the paramedics on the court and all types of stuff. And the ball still goes in right in your grill. Every time. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. And for my big guards, I've seen, like, I said big guards. For my big men out there, and I got a big man too. Yeah, you block a lot more layups, especially from these guards. But there's some builds out there where they got like silver immovable enforcer, you know, Hall of Fame physical handles, getting really bumpy in the paint. And if you're not switched onto them or getting an animation where you're like swatting at the ball for real, you'll jump. But since, you know, the animation was triggered on the smaller guy, for some reason, it's like the ball will literally just go right over the top of your dome and go right into the bucket. Or if you're another center and a guy goes pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, you're thinking that, okay, no adrenaline, he should be shot in the paint. Wrong. That man will lay up the ball. You'll see very tight. Of course, real player percentage, so he ain't timing it. And it goes right in your face. Rebounding, don't get me started, bruh. I've seen so many RNG rebounds that ain't even funny. But the crazy thing about it is it's like, if there is a guy who has no rebounding compared to a guy who has high rebounding, the guy with high rebounding will win every time, yes. But if it's high rebounder against high rebounder, it's completely RNG at that point. It is completely RNG. There is no, oh, I'm going to outsmart him and worm him and all this other stuff. If there was a 99 O board, 99 D board, 99 strength, on both sides, right? Offense and defense going for the board, it's completely RNG. Completely RNG. I ain't seen rebounds dang near hit the corner. I ain't seen rebounds dang near go out of bounds. I ain't seen guys who probably should have went out of bounds, but all of a sudden it seemed like there was a force field right there as they're grabbing, leaning over out of bounds to grab the ball. We've all seen it, especially if you play rec, you play any type of 5-on-5. We've all seen these crazy animations. And so you make your build to try to fit your play style just for 2K to change something. Put $100 into it. Boom, there goes your $100. Or you're going to have to play at a disadvantage for the rest of the year. And depending on what they do, you may be screwed. Another issue. That's why we don't see too many like bots or noobs on here anymore, because Who in their right mind is going to sit up here and spend $100 just to be utter trash? That's what blows my mind. That's when I start raging when I play rec with randoms. Like, bro, I know you better than how the way you playing. Ain't no way you spent $100 to be this garbage. Some people do. But you don't really run into like 12, 14, 13-year-olds, anything like that, because ain't nobody giving their kid $100 to on top of a $400 gaming system, on top of a $70 game. And even if they do, it's a kid. They're not going to have the time like an adult to go ahead and put in the work, which is another thing. Why is it that you want to punish people who put in time and effort to learn the game inside and out so they can't separate themselves by whooping on somebody? And here's the thing. I don't care about playing Timmy No Thumbs who's not holding defense on me. No, I don't care about that. My thing is like, there's so much RNG now in the game that even if they did put us up against those type of people, there's a good chance they're still gonna beat us. If you play 5-on-5, I haven't played too much 3-on-3, so y'all can let me know. But if you play fives, you know that a team can literally be whooping on you. You can be down by 20 going into the third quarter. If going into the fourth, if you're down by less than like 10 points, there's a good chance you're gonna win the game. The algo swings are so heavy, and you can literally feel it. When you start to see people make shots that have made shots all game, you think it's just because now they're getting it. Really? Really? I've seen people, and this is another thing to add on the shoe, I completely forgot. Let me not overlook this. The full white epidemic is insane, bro. You might as well not play on high risk, high reward, because you're going to be the green window moves anyways. The amount of whites I've seen people hit, and I'm talking about contested whites. I've seen people hit light pressures where they're falling over and it's a white and it drops. Because, hey, I can't be better than you, even though I'm an adult who can take 2 hours, 3 hours dedicated to literally just focus on playing this game, whereas you might have an hour and a half and then you might not play for 2 days or whatever because you got a whole bunch of crap going on. I should be better than you. And everything else in life, if you put in the time and you're progressing, yeah, you're normally better than somebody else. I don't need the game to be anything different. So the fact that you can literally miss at any point in time is nuts. The fact that you can get any random animation is nuts. It's like, now that we have really, really good rewards that we always asked for, now we can't get solid gameplay. You know? And like I said, I ain't gonna talk about the next makers. I don't even want to give them any credit for anything, because yeah, I get it. We all sacrifice, we all bite our tongue in society at some point in time to make an honest living, because there's gonna be things that you don't agree with. But the fact that you can't say nothing at all, why would you want to be a part of that? I got a 9-to-5. They value me and I value them. They pay me, I make money for them. It's an even exchange. So that being said, and this is true to my core, there's certain things that I'm gonna just straight up, I'm gonna have a conversation with somebody, and if you're not the person I have the conversation with, best believe I find the person to do it with. That's just who I am. If I have an issue with something, I'm gonna let it be known. You know why? Because when you have an issue, you just gonna do what you have to do. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and as long as we both understand that, keep it mutual, well, I ain't got no problems with you. So with that being said, 2K, I've been playing 2K since 2K9, so you can definitely call me Unc, OG Dubs in the chat. This ain't it. The community's falling off. This game is literally dead. I've never said that about any 2K, and I played 2K18 all the way through, 2K21 next gen all the way through. This game literally feels like it has no life, and we're not even, it's December 1st as I'm making this video. It's insane to say. And I'm not talking about just Twitch. I'm not talking about just YouTube. I go into the game, ain't nobody talking in game chat. And I play random rec all the time. Ain't nobody talking. No one. And the people that are, it's like background noise and stuff like that. So they're not even, there's no life to it. I can hop on 2K17 if I plugged up my mic and everything like that. Everybody was in that mug getting lit. People would come out of party chat with their party talking and all types of stuff, bruh. 19, same thing. 21, same thing. 22, same thing. don't know, bro. There's no like life to the community right now. You know, I've been talking for 25 minutes. I don't want to keep y'all too long. If I had to put my final rating on 2K25 right now, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. And then if you wondering about what am I gonna do moving forward here on the channel, am I gonna play 2K25? Yeah, you'll see me stream it. Like I said, make sure to go follow me over on Twitch. Link is in the description. I'll play it just like I'm gonna play 26. You know, I don't want to completely say I'll never upload 2K again, but you probably won't see any 25 content from me moving forward, unless it's something that I feel really passionate about, which you all will be able to see through the content. I probably won't play it. So with that being said, you'll probably see some new content, some Call of Duty. You might see some other games up on here, because I do have fun. I've been having a lot of fun with Call of Duty on the road to Dark Matter, so you might start seeing stuff like that on the channel. But yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening. I hope everyone had a blessed holiday, and I hope everyone has a blessed day and a blessed holiday to come. Make sure to hit that sub button for me if you're new. Hit the bell icon so that way you don't miss out on any more content. Hit that like button, YouTube, and share the video out to more people. Follow me over on Twitch. Link will be in the description. Because until later on, y'all, it's been your boy Dubs. Y'all already know what time it is. I hope y'all stay blessed, man. Peace.